So this is going to be a review on how to get electricity set up. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to power2choose.org up here. And this is a website where you can find all the electric companies, all by putting in your zip code. So let's get started. Let's enter, for example, 77077. You want to click on the left where it says narrow your search. Go ahead and answer the question. If you're in an apartment, uh, you might use 1,000. If you're in a house, you're definitely probably going to use anywhere from, I would say, 1,500 and more kilowatts. So let's go and choose 2,000 as an example. Click next. I always recommend doing a fixed rate. Whenever you do variable rate, it's based on supply and demand. So you could get something, a pretty high bill one month, but then a lower bill the next month. So you definitely don't want this option variable. I'll give you an example. We had a winter storm about 2-3 years ago, and the electricity went out. So those people who had variable rates, when their normal bill could have been maybe $100-$200 a month, some of these folks got bills from $2,000, $3,000 because it was based on supply and demand, and that demand was high at that time, and they got higher bills. So definitely select fixed rate. Click next. Usually, most people lease a home or an apartment for usually a year. So I recommend doing at least a year contract, so 12 months. Click next, and then view plans. Once you go to view plans, don't let it get too confusing. For example, if you look here in the middle, you'll see what is the price you will get charged per kilowatt based on the usage you use. So of course, usually if you use more, you get a discount. So let's take a look at the lowest, right? So it says if you use 500 kilowatts or less, you're going to get charged 13.2 cents per kilowatt. Now, if you use 1,000, instead of getting charged 13.2 kilowatts or 13.2 cents per kilowatt, you're only going to get charged 11.8 cents per kilowatt. Now, if you use more than 1,000, say you use at least 2,000 or more, then they're going to charge you 11.1 cents per kilowatt. This is much lower than this, right? So it just gives you an estimated price. In here, if you want to get more information, more detailed information, you can go to the fact sheet. Now, it is going to be a lot to read. If you want to read the fine print, it will be all here. So, again, it explains and breaks down how much it would be. But you can read all this. There are some extra fees per month, right? Here's the fees. And you can look at all the information there. Let's go back to the first page. Here's some of the things you want to look out for is the cancellation fees. You want to look at star ratings. One thing to note is that the electricity is all ran by CenterPoint. So even though you might see Octopus here, they're just a broker. CenterPoint, at the end of the day, if the electricity goes out, you will call CenterPoint. Octopus is just a broker who bought a package of or certain size of electricity, and so they are out and selling these rates. I recommend going down the list, but don't make it too complicated. Just focus on these numbers, as this is what the average cost will be, depending on how much electricity you use. And once you have decided, you could easily click here and go to sign up. For you to be able to sign up, though, sometimes it is difficult if you don't have the proper documentation. So if you don't have a social security number, or if you're a first timer in the US, then you're most likely going to have to call the company to sign up for electricity over the phone. Usually, what they'll want is for you to send copies of your passport, copies of your visas, copy of your credit card. So those are some of the things that they're going to be asking for. Uh, but yes, do see what option fits best, whether calling or signing up online. Let me know if you have any other questions. Thank you.